Love the John Key government.
Sir William Sewell.
Mr. Speaker, so far the contribution by the government, I would say, is insulting to New Zealanders listening. It lacks empathy, it lacks understanding of the reality of the situation that we now face. In fact, they've attempted to try and couch it in fairy tale terms, describing real problems as grumpy and bouncy, attempting to defer the problem elsewhere by saying that we were better off than other countries. The reality, sir, is that that government needs to pull its head out of the fairy tale clouds and face the reality. We live in the here and now, sir. We live in New Zealand. We don't live in any other country. It is New Zealand people that are experiencing difficulties, sir. As of last Thursday, the rate of unemployment is 7.3%. That is 175,000 people on the unemployment roll, sir. If you combine that with the number of jobless people, of 300,000 almost, with over 113 people working part-time or casual, but looking for more work, sir. That's more than 400,000 people out of work or looking for more hours to work. That's the here and now. That's the reality, sir. Those are real people, real families struggling to make ends meet who have children to support. That's what we're facing, and that side, sir, continues to treat it as if it was somehow some fairy tale, that it's not real. And I suspect, sir, for them on that side, many of them will not know what poverty is like. Probably many of them, and I know one or two on that side, have never worked in their life because they've been in politics ever since they've been 18. So they will not know, sir, the reality of not having a job, not having to work. And I say, sir, I want to make reference to Mr. Henare with reference to the Māori unemployment rate. You know, he said that because of the Māori unemployment rate being generally younger, that was one of the reasons why there was more unemployed Māori. I think our populations, Mr. Henare, Māori and Pacific, are predominantly younger. But that's not the reason why they're unemployed. They're unemployed because there are no jobs. They're unemployed because this government is refusing to invest in their future. They're unemployed because everything this government has done has not panned out to what they promised. They promised, sir. They promised. Let me tell you what. Do people remember the Job Summit? The Job Summit when they came into government? We've not heard any more from that Job Summit, sir. Do people remember the 170,000 people unemployed, the target that they were going to set? Well, we didn't get 170,000 jobs. Instead, we lost jobs, and now we've got 175,000 people unemployed. People remember the tax switch. We were told that by giving tax cuts to the top 10% of employers, that somehow we were going to get more jobs. Do people remember the 90-day bill that if employers were able to fire people easily, we would get more jobs? Do people remember the youth rates that somehow by paying young people less, 80% of the minimum wage, that there would be no jobs created? Mr. Speaker, there are no jobs created, and I know that the surge in unemployment, sir, means that this government has not been able to keep any of the promises in keeping unemployment. I want to make reference to, they blamed it on the recession. Well, the recession officially ended in 2009. They blamed it, sir. Those are your reports. Those are the reports of the government. I want to make reference, sir. When Labour, the last time that we had this high unemployment numbers was 13 years ago when Jenny Shilpi of the National Government was the Prime Minister. In 1999, Māori unemployment in 1999 under that government was 14.8%, the same for Pacific. It was the Labour government, a Labour government from 1999 to 2008, sir, that reduced it for Māori unemployment 8.2%, and for Pacific 7.3%. Where are we now, sir? Both Māori and Pacific at 15%. 15%. And so insofar as Māori and Pacific communities are concerned, this government has always, whenever they're in power, unemployment for Pacific and Māori are always high.
Order. Hone Harawira.
Tēnā